How are you?
Good. And how are
Good.
you?
Nice to see you.
Nice to
Eh,
see you too.
How how is your family?
Everything is good. It's true that is a hard situation, but uh, family is good. We are good, so we're giving thanks to that.
Okay,
I hope that you all are good and as good as we can be in this moment.
okay. Sorry to I couldn't catch you. Uh, I think we have couple coaches try to join to us to our meeting.
Hmm.
Um, So we already decide to about the subject that you're gonna talk with us.
Hmm.
Um, right now, I think you have the microphone. We go off. You can speak. Then we're gonna go for question and answers. And
Okay.
one of our coaches make some preparation about your video. We will ask about your signature, your moves, how we work, and how we gonna teach to our players. So end of your speech, we go a little bit video, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now your turn. Thank
Okay.
you for joining us.
No, first of all, thank you, all of you to be here right now for this moment, and thank you, Murat, to count on me in this conversation. No? I want to talk a little bit about everything what is behind a game. I think that there is so many things, no, not just behind a game, but behind a practice too. I think for any player or any team, uh, yeah, of course, there when is a technique, a tactic, a talent, but I believe so much too with the for the with the attitude and with the work. I think as a player, when you start a season or a competition, you commit. You commit to yourself. You commit to your team, your teammates, and I think that that is very important, no? And uh, of course, not everything will be perfect, but I think that it's very important that you commit for everything, no, for the goods and bad moments, no. Um, of course, if I look back, I will say to myself that I could do things so much better for sure. That in some moments I could do things different to be better. But I think too that it's important, no, like to look back and see that you learn, that you grow, that from the mistakes or hard times you always can get good things. And I think is very important, no, to how I say to commit, to be professional, to respect what you are doing, no matter what it is, if it's to play basketball or another thing. I think that is very important, and of course too, no, to put when you put love and dedication of what you are doing, I think that good things can happen. And right now, I can talk about my own experience because I think that every player is different. I can say about what is working for me, but maybe for other players, it's work another thing, no. But for me, it's true that besides the team practice or beside the um, all the teamwork, because I think that when the team goals are your own goals, this is the key, I think. But at the same time, I think that you can put a little goals to improve yourself, and it will be good for the team too. If you are trying to improve, if you are trying to give your best every time, for sure will help the team. And for me, I think it was very important. Another aspect, like the train, to work with a trainer, uh, of course, in off season to improve your uh, physique. No, how I was saying, and I'm sure that so many times I could do things better, but I always try my best, and in that part I think is important, and especially these last years I'm doing more and more, and I have always my routines before every practice, before every game. I have routines in the gym or on the court before the practice, and I think it's important. And how I say, for every player will be different, because everyone needs to know, no, what you need, what is the best for you to at the end to give your best on the court, because that is the goal, and to help the team to get the goal. Another thing that I will say that is very important is to the rest. It's it's important to work hard, and it's important the recover too. I think here you like a professional, and you need to be responsible uh, of how you take care of these aspects. We can call it the invisible training or invisible practice. And I think it's so important too. For example, the way that you sleep, or two, how you disconnect, no, a little bit. I think that it's very important to work hard, and it's very important to, we can say, to rest hard too. And another aspect that I will add to is the nutrition. I think that at the end we need to take care of our body. We need to take care about what we're eating. Again, it will be different for everyone. I think that it's important to know yourself. To of course, that I think that it's for me had been important to work with a professional, a conditioner coach, or the physio, or the nutrition, to know what is better for you, and what it help you to be more ready for the practice, for the game. Of course, the physio is so important for us too, but you can do your own recovery too. I have, for example, some machine recovering that for me helps. And of course, not always, you don't do everything perfect, or maybe there is some days that no, but I do believe that as much things that you can do, more prepared you will be for the practice, for the game, and of course for your team. So I think that self improvement is very important. And another thing that I will add to is the mental preparation. Um, in my in my case, at some point in my career, I had been with a sports psychologist, and it had helped me a lot to improve my mental preparation, and to know too, because sometimes, no, in my case, I was overthinking, no, or overworking. And I learned too how is important to work, but how is important to rest. And I like to be prepared for the practice, for the game. I like to improve. And I think it was very good for me too to work with the psychologist to develop more my game, and to be more ready. And it was things I work on some things, and I saw that it's a good thing. Then after I learned that maybe it was not the best thing, no? And I think that we need to be open mind to change things if we think that can improve. And one thing I believe in is that we always can improve. I think that we are so lucky, no, that we always have the opportunity to learn. Uh, I think it's important to find your inner motivation, not not only for the games, not only for the results. I think that you need to find your inner motivation for the day by day, to find the motivation and the little goals to give your best every day. At the end, I think that the goals are important, of course, and the goals that, of the team, how I say, are very important. But it's very important too to, I think, to come back to the present moment and to do what you need to do to get there. No, I think that at the end is the process, and what you do today is what will determine what will happen in the future. And on that, I think is very important, not just to focus on the results, not just to focus on the finals, or not just to focus on the games. It's important to focus on every day. And I think, and I do believe that every day you can be happy. It can be a little victory if you give your best. And not always will be 100%. Like we are not machines, no, we are humans, and some days we will feel better one some days maybe not in our 100, but we always can give our best, no matter what is our best. We always can give it, and I think this is a really important part, no, to find our inner motivation, because we always will have. And I think that with these things that I was talking about, working physically, rest, recovery, nutrition, or mental part, I think is important to keep doing always. Because sometimes they say, oh, it's important to know how to lose. And I learned in my career that it's important to know how to win too, because sometimes the results can say that, oh, everything is so good because we win, and maybe it's not. Maybe you did something that you can improve. So I think that it's important always to make this reflection and this critique, no matter what, no, if it's good or bad moment, always to keep working. And of course, after, when you get the results, when you get where you want to be, of course, we need to celebrate, and probably, of course, it's a good moment. But I think it's very important that no matter what, if it's good or bad, always keep going, keep working, because what you are doing every day, at the end, is what will come. And with this, it sounds perfect, and perfection doesn't exist. I did so many mistakes. I had so many bad games. I missed so many shots. But I think the important thing is not about when you do mistakes. It's about when you learn and you grow from the mistakes and from the hard moments. And I think it's important to trust yourself, but always know that you always can improve.
Uh, okay, Alba, thank you for your speech. Those are your routines and your beliefs. I want to ask first question. When you check your career, starting from 2005, you have a lot of championship with Spain, and you have many awards like MVP in European Championship, as well as on the club organization. Um, what is the key things for Spanish women basketball in Europe? You play for Spain. You grow up in Spain. and you play for Gala, and then you play for Russia right now, and you have huge experience in your career. So when you look to all around the world and to Europe, what is the key things for success of the Spanish women basketball?
If I talk about the our national team, yes, I need to say that I'm really playing with a really good players, with a really good talents. In my opinion, some of them want some of the best players in Europe. So I think that it's we know that there is a talent, but at the same time too is what I was saying a little bit before. I think that the success of this team to win after you already win, I think is very difficult. And it was always the character, the attitude, and the work. After every championship, we didn't think about the medal of last year. We already think about that we need to work again, prepare again, and it's a new championship. It's a new moment, and it doesn't matter, no, what you did before. I think that is a huge part when you add when you have talent, but you add a work, when you add a commitment, when you add professionality, when you add dedication and a character. I think is very important. I think too that we really have a good coaches and systems, not just in the senior team. I think too that the Spanish Basketball Federation have been working really good from the young age. I think this is important because it creates a character of competitiveness. I think that to compete, you can I don't know if you can practice or not, but I think it's the key, in so many moments, because you know that nothing in a game, not everything will go perfect. In a game, it will be good moments, bad moments, or some games you will score, some games no. But it's true that I think, or I feel that we always are ready to compete no matter what the circumstance. And I think that this is some of the keys, no. And I will talk about all the work that the federation does in the young age.
Okay. One of our coaches hands up to ask you a question. Zafer abi. Mikrofonun açık değil abi.
Nasıl açacağım ya?
Tamam, açtık. Just a second, Alba.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Tamam, Zafer abi tamamsın.
Tamam, sesim geliyorsa devam ediyorum.
Başta hiçbir şey duymadık, şimdi dinliyoruz.
Again, we are very happy to see you here, Alba. Now you are talking about some talent players in Spain, but nowadays we can say that you are a talent now. And not only with your basketball and with your personality, you are a talent also. In Turkey, we remember you like that. My question is the education, the difference between Spain and Turkey. In high school, do you have a school, for example, only for sports players, basketball, volleyball, soccer, whatever, and they start going that school and start practicing early than the other players, so it will be advantage for Spain. We know it, or we heard that way. Is it true or not? That's what I want to ask first.
Çok teşekkürler for your words. It's my pleasure to be here. And on this question, I can talk about my own opinion or my own experience. I don't think that there is only one way because I saw different cases. For example, in my case, I'm from Mallorca, and when I was 14 years old, I moved to Barcelona to one sports center where I was practicing and, of course, going to a school. And in this school, it was another sports too. And we was practicing in the morning, in the afternoon, and like a team, we was playing. We was 15 years old, and we was playing in second division league. I think that was good for girls of 15 years old and to play against a professional. So in my experience, I think it was really good for me. I think that I really improved a lot. I think that it was so many basis things, but at the same time, I will say that some of my teammates or so many players that I know that they are playing professional, they didn't go to this center. They was in their city, in their club. So I will say that I won't say that something is better than other thing. I think that both ways are good, and I think that at the end it depends of the player. But I think too that in the clubs, in different, for example, in Spain, in different cities, in different communities, in different clubs, they are doing a really good job too. And I know too that in this center, they keep doing the same, and they're doing a really good work too. So at the end, I think it depends a little bit of the person. And I do believe that from both ways, you can arrive.
I see.
İyi miyiz Zafer abi?
Bir soru daha sorabilir miyim?
Tabii ki.
Another question is, you work for Galatasaray and you won the championship in EuroLeague, and the coach was Ekrem Memnun, one of our best coach in women basketball in Turkey. He did great job there. You did great job here there also. What I want to say, I remember the final you played against Fenerbahce, and the game strategy, Ekrem Memnun, he put you at the top of the zone defense, and it was different for Fenerbahce, and they couldn't score from top, even Kepi Pondexter or Birsel Vardar, and that was the key of the game, and you won the game and won the championship. Did you have any different strategies like this in Ekaterinburg this year or last year or the year before?
What I want to say is that I really have good memories from my 3 years in Galatasaray. Not just, I mean, on the court and off the court. And of course, I remember I have a special memories from that last year. I agree with you that Ekrem is a great coach, and I need to say that I really believe that, especially that last year we play a great basketball. I think a really good thing of Ekrem in that moment, it was that he find the best way to play against Fener, and how you say, not just in offense, it was in difference. We know, I think, our strengths and our weakness, and I think that he's a great coach, and he put the tactic to win that game, no? And for example, this example that you are saying is an example, no, that it helps to win that game. But I don't think it was just that. I think that we really played so many good games that season. I think that we really play a really good team basketball. I can say too that we work hard, so hard. I really believe on that, and I like that a lot. And of course, not everything was easy because when you get to great things, I don't think that the way is always easy, no. But because of that hard moments, because of that maybe some moments that we didn't find our best, we work and we work again and we find a way. And I really believe that that year was great in EuroLeague and in Turkish League, and not just for the result, but for the way we play.
Okay, you don't remember any other game like this? I mean, different strategy during the game.
Yeah, yes,
Other
I
courts.
remember. Yeah, I remember some games or with Yekaterinburg or with the national team that some changes maybe in the second half or some changes in some quarter it makes really the difference, no. And maybe I don't remember nothing like a special, but yes, I can say that sometimes you are playing in some way, and maybe in a championship with the national team you didn't put, I don't know, a zone defense at some moment. And for example, Lucas in some moment too will use his tactics to break, to break the other offense and to surprise with different things, no. And I think that I experienced that, but I don't remember now one special moment. But yeah, I think it's important to like a player or like a coach. I think it's important to be open mind, no, to what it will happen to the game and to adjust to that to win the game.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go to videos. Ömer, sana geçelim mi? Hazır mısın? Okay, Alba, we have a couple video about your moves. Let's talk about it whenever Coach Ömer share it with us. Ömer, sen alabilirsin bilgisayarı istiyorsan şu an.
Tamam, alırım abi. Buenos días. I would like to ask you two questions. First of all is about offense, especially in women's basketball. Most of the players, they don't prefer to attack from the baselines, but you use that area very efficiently, and I want to show you now our table. This is one. Okay, can you see that?
Screen sharing
Görebiliyor
yapman
musunuz?
lazım. Bir şey görmüyoruz. Sen ekranı kendine alman lazım.
Yaptım ama olmadı mı?
Yok.
Tamam, şimdi oldu mu?
Evet.
Şimdi geldi mi?
Evet.
Tamam. And okay. Okay, this is your field goals table of last 10 games. Okay, almost last 10 games. Number of your attempts from the baseline spots, from these 6 spots, is higher than the top 3 spots, 4 spots of the top. One of the questions, how you can use that area efficiently like that. And the second one, this is the one of the main move that you use from the attack to the baseline, one is a floater. And can you explain us the basic steps of that move, how we can teach it to our young players, this floater shot?
It's so interesting for me right now to see these stats.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm here. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
Okay,
very
okay.
well.
I'm very interested right now of these stats because I never thought about it, and I never saw it that difference or and that's clear, no. But it's true too that now after you show me the video too, it make a little bit sense for me because it's true that I like a lot to to go against the screen. I use it a lot. And about that move, I don't think that it's something that I practiced when I was young and I practiced alone or so many times. I think it's a move that I use it during the years, and yes, now it's a really automatic move, and I think that it's working because maybe you go no to go to the rim and after you just do one step and throw the floater, and it's difficult to defend, no. But I would not tell you that I practice that I don't know, like super conscious or no. I think is a move that during the years I get it. I prove that it was working, and I um, put it in my game like automatic. What yes I'm more conscious of is about to use the to go against the screen. This I think and I believe that I'm using a lot because I'm finding the open way, no. So I think that is one of the reasons because when you have a side screen and after you attack to the other way, is the way to go to the baseline, no. But it's true too that never I saw it in this way. So
Yeah.
uh, I will think and make the reflection a little bit more, but it's true about that, about the way you screen.
Yeah. And my second question, well, after the script, is about your defense. I think so. You have very good, strong properties on defense. One of them, you can guard from the position 1 to 4, all the players, all opponent players. And the second one, I'm going to watch now these clips of this offense. And the second one, you can steal very well the balls. Okay. What is the key of your defense? How you ready from the games? If I want to learn like that. You have the goals from the games from the season. I need to steal this game 2 balls or like that, or you are going to analyze your defense, and that's all. Yeah.
No, that is it's I don't know if it's the best difference because I think that you take a little bit risk when you go for the steal the ball, and with the years I learned that I cannot do that every time, no, because I think that is the thing that you are learning. What I'm saying that you always can learn, and you need to know, no, what is the whether you risk a little bit to steal the ball, but if you don't steal it, maybe it will be a basket. So I think too that the experience and well the years they give you more when you can do that and when not. But not every time you steal the ball, no. And when you go for a steal the ball and you don't steal it, then it's not a good difference. So I don't know if I can say that that is a great difference, but it's true that that I steal balls like this. I like to go to the front foot and like attack defense. But it's true too that I learned with the years too that sometimes it's important to to back off, no, and don't go for that steal, because it's not a it's not a good option, no. And with the difference, I think that with the years I learned how to mm, relocate myself a little bit more with the ball and off the ball. But I believe too that still one of the subjects to improve. I would not say that it's my best. It's true that consciously I try to improve. I'm still trying to improve, and I know too that I can do better. But I would not say that it's my best. But I think it's important to. It's so important to know not only the aggressiveness, not to how to where to be, no, on defense. I think this is important.
You said to get the position and read the offense. Huh?
Yeah. I think it's you need to know, no. I think, for example, it's important, and this the coach Miguel Mendez always tell me, no, it's important to press the ball, but after, when your players have the ball, maybe to do one step behind. And because, for example, I'm so tall, and maybe I would not be able to always be on the stands and be the best defender, no. But I think that you need to know too, and to adjust your difference. And I think that with my strengths and my weakness, because I'm tall and it can be good for some things, and in other things it can be harder. But I think that you need to know where you can give your best and improve on that, because of course it's so important.
Okay, muchas gracias.
Çok teşekkürler.
Sorun bu kadar abi, tamam.
Tamam, ekranı bize verebilirsin geriye. Cem abi, Cem abi.
Duyabiliyor
Tamam.
musunuz?
Evet, şimdi duyuluyor.
Nereden soru soracağımı anladım Murat. Herhangi
Şükrü'den
bir...
geldi haber.
Ha, öyle mi? Peki. Alba, hello. I'm a very old basketball coach. I used to work with the women teams a long time ago when the Valdemaro and the Palau was playing when they're beginners. I ask you one question about your junior teams. When did you start basketball? 14 years old or younger?
No, yeah, nice to meet you. And no, I start younger. I play 1 year soccer, and I think I did good to change to basketball because I was not so good. And I started to play basketball when I was 7 years old.
7 years old.
7 years old, yes.
And another question, in the normal junior teams in Spain, if you when the coach is planning to practices, how many minutes they work on the fast breaks?
I don't know how many minutes, but I can tell you that we have so many exercise open floor. Like that at the end is to practice the fast break. I believe that is one of our best strengths, and it's true that from young age we always had this mentality, to rebound and run and have this rhythm. And it's true too that our one of the main things that I remembered from young age to hear a lot is like the best attack starts with the defense, no? And we have this mentality to defense hard to go to fast break. At the end, we hear, no, it's easy points, no, and it's true that I think that you can practice that too, and I believe, like, for sure a coach will respond these questions better, but I do believe that we practice a lot from the young age with different exercise, like or two with 2-on-1, 3-on-2, and so open floor exercise, even 1-on-1, full court. We do a lot. It's true, like a full court drill.
Thank you very much, Alba.
Çok teşekkürler.
Murat.
Murat hocam mikrofon kapalı.
Peki, başka sorusu olan var mı? Peki. Alba, thank you for your speech and your answers. Nice to see you a couple of years after, even from the camera, but you look nice and healthy, so I am happy about it. Thank you for sharing us your thoughts. Take care of yourself and stay safe and stay healthy.
Thank you so much, Murat. Thank you so much, all of you. It was a pleasure for me, and I really have a good memories and a good moments in my heart from my years in Turkey, and I will always be thankful for that. And it was so nice to be here, to see you too, Murat, to see you good, and I wish everyone to be safe and health right now, and I'm sure that all together we'll get through this.
Yeah, thank you, Alba. Bye bye. Ciao.
Thank you.
Very much.
Thank you so much.
Teşekkürler. Akşam görüşmek üzere. Herkese afiyet olsun.